Blitzspeed had promised his fans something unforgettable, a 30-day IRL tour across America, live-streamed every single day. Day 4 brought him to Greenville, North Carolina, a sleepy town with strange energy and a haunted prison. His chat was buzzing, filled with emojis, gifted super chats, inside jokes, and loyal viewers. His brother Kamal was watching, his dad had tuned in. Even fellow streamers like KJ Kai Zenith and Logan Pulse occasionally tuned in, while they dropped comments in the chat. Then came Mr. Beasley, the prank king, the architect of chaos. He appeared with a grin and a plan. Blitzspeed would be arrested and spend the night in a supposedly haunted abandoned prison called Ashgrove Penitentiary. Blitzspeed laughed as fake cops cuffed him and tossed him into a van. "Yo, chat, this is crazy," he shouted. But as the prison gates slammed shut behind him and a deafening silence curled around the stone walls, with sounds of a dripping water faucet, his smile faltered. Ashgrove wasn't just abandoned, it was waiting. The guards led Blitzspeed down a corridor lined with rusted bars and flickering lights. He was thrown into Cell 9, the same cell where cult leader Elias Grinhall had died in 1933. The walls were cracked, stained with something dark. Symbols were carved deep into the stone, circles, eyes, spirals. When he first arrived at a holding block, Blitz attempted to escape by jumping up on tables and climbing on anything that he could just to pick cell door locks and windows. It didn't work. Once inside of Cell 9, he looked around for anything that he could use to help him escape. After practically turning the cell upside down, Blitz looked under the bed and found a journal, and on its cover was an image of a key. Its pages were brittle, filled with cryptic riddles and disturbing sketches. One line stood out. A quote read, "Pain is the broadcast. The watchers feed on fear. The stream must never end." Blitzspeed turned to his chat. "Hey, yo chat, help me crack this. KJ and Kamal, do y'all see this? Logan, come on bro. I know y'all good with puzzles, right?" The chat lit up with theories, but the journal seemed to shift. Pages rearranged, symbols bled. Every clue led to a dead end. Then the prisoners arrived. Actors hired by Mr. Beasley, some ex-cons, some method performers, began to taunt Blitzspeed. One, named Rico, broke character. "This place ain't right," he whispered. "I saw a man walk through a wall last night. He looked like you." Blitzspeed's laughter echoed through the cell block. "Aw, hell nah. Chat. Are y'all hearing this?" Blitzspeed's flashlight died. His voice cracked. "I don't want to be here anymore. I got to get out of here," he whispered to the stream. Hours passed. Blitzspeed's chat began to glitch. Viewers reported seeing shadowy figures behind him. His security team tried to intervene, but Mr. Beasley had locked the site. Then came the video. Mr. Beasley streamed a live feed of Blitzspeed's dog, Shade, wandering alone in Florida. Someone had lured him out. The dog whined, lost in the dark. Blitzspeed collapsed. "Why would you do this?" he shouted. Mr. Beasley's voice echoed. "You have to sacrifice something to get something." Blitzspeed passes out into a deep sleep. In his dream, he walked through a hallway of mirrors. Each reflection showed a twisted version of himself, laughing, crying, screaming. Then came the doppelganger, identical, but darker. "I'm what they see when they watch you," it said. "The version that never sleeps." The mirrors cracked. Blitzspeed clutched his head. "You want out?" the doppelganger whispered, offering a rusted key. "Take this, but you'll owe me." Blitzspeed woke up, gasping, clutching the key. Mr. Beasley appeared on stream. The world watched. "You want out? Choose. You sacrifice your dog Slade, or 2. I think you'll love this one, and it's my personal favorite. You must officially denounce Ronaldo by clowning him for the rest of the IRL stream tour and join Team Messi. You must allow your live chat to watch you tune into sports videos of Messi as you glaze him, while wearing his football jersey that reeks of bad lobster. Or number 3. You'll stay one more night and be challenged to race the fastest prisoner here and win, perform other obstacle courses designed by me, and solve my toughest riddle. Then you'll be free to leave and continue your live stream tour only if you do any of these to my satisfaction." Blitzspeed's chat exploded. His brother Kamal watched the stream in horror and begged him to leave the penitentiary since now he has the key. His dad typed, "Come on man, you just do what you think is best. We all get it. We're behind you." KJ chimed in and posted in the chat, "Hey yo, oh my god, you good? I know you're not picking number 1 and number 2 is just crazy." Blitzspeed stared into the camera, nodding his head. "I promised chat 30 days, he whispered. He chose to stay in the haunted North Carolina penitentiary. "All right, chat, let's go." Blitz jumped up, went to the cafeteria and sought out the fastest prisoner to race against. "Hey, who's the fastest one here?" Rico raised his hand. "Rico? Oh, hell no. You the fastest guy here?" "No, man. There's no way you the fastest. Look at you. You way too small." Blitz stares at him. "Okay, bro, come on." While walking out into the courtyard to race, the prison changed. The sun was setting, and it became colder than usual, like winter. Walls bled. Candles lit themselves. The actors posing as prisoners followed Blitzspeed and Rico outdoors, while taunting Blitz and placing bets that Rico would win the race. The chat was watching with anticipation, while lit up with some weird request. for Blitz to perform and requested that he visit their state next for the IRL tour. Once out in the prison courtyard, Blitz looked at Rico for any signs of doubt, fear, or weakness and says to him, "I'm getting out of here after I beat you in this race." Rico threw his head back and howled with laughter, coughed up a hawk and spit on the ground, while some of the other prisoners taunted Blitz and told him that he'd never see the light of day again. After a couple of backflips and sly remarks about Rico's appearance, Blitz got his mark to get set for the race. Rico paced back and forth, jumping up and down, swinging his arms and rolling his shoulders to loosen his muscles. Taunts and whistles by the prisoners grew louder with anticipation. Mr. Beasley continued to watch the live stream unfold on his monitor at a secluded location. If something were to go wrong, he wanted to be sure that he could leave, quickly and unsuspectingly, washing his hands of the whole damned thing. Some in the chat were cheering for Blitz speed, while others envisioned him being led to the execution chapel should he lose the race against Rico. "Let's go. Let's get this over with," Blitz yelled. One of the prisoners stepped up to start the race. "On your marks, get set, go." After a few paces, Blitz pulled one of his hamstrings and the pinch he felt in the muscle was so excruciating that it slowed him down. Rico took off in a flash and was winning, but Blitz decided that he was not going to let his chat or the world down. While picking up his pace, he gained in on Rico. When Blitz ran up close alongside Rico, he could tell that Rico was already out of breath. As Blitz ran past Rico, he reached out to push Blitz off his balance. It didn't work. Blitz kept running and reached the finish line, winning the race. Blitz, pleased with himself, shouted, "Don't ever challenge me to a race and think you'll beat me. Okay, Mr. Beasley, now ask me the riddle." As the chat watched the live stream, Mr. Beasley's voice rang out into the night over the prison courtyard. He carved no tunnel, bribed no soul, broke no chain, yet his bones are gone, and his voice remains. What pact did Elias Grinhall seal to flee the grave and roam Ashgrove again? Rico walked up to Blitz as the rest of the prisoners surrounded them both into a circle. Rico stared him down. "You remember what I told you? I saw a man walk through a wall last night. He looked like you. Bro, you cursed and too fool to know it. Playing by Mr. Beasley's rules locked you into his world even more. You didn't win anything." Rico shoved Blitz and turned to walk away with the rest of the prisoners. With a grin, Blitz turned his attention to his phone to see his chat posting comments about the race. What he saw next made his blood turn cold and nearly made him snap. Blitz Speed's heartbeat began to race again as he read comments in the live stream chat. "Blitz, you slow or something? Rico just dusted you like it was nothing." Another comment, "Man, Rico just ate, WTF." Logan chimed in, "What the hell did I just watch? Is this a prank or something?" The chat lit up with comments that suggested that Blitz is about to be cancelled if he doesn't solve the riddle that Mr. Beasley just challenged him with. Then Blitz saw a comment from his brother Kamal. "You always talking to me about not giving up and what it takes to go for yours. Man, what the hell?" Now in a panic, Blitz calls KJ. He picks up on the first ring. "Yo man, why you just let that fool treat you like a bust down and serve you a two-piece on your own stream?" "Bro, what the hell?" Blitz confused answered. "What you even talking about? You slow? Did you not see how I just dusted him? I can leave now. I've been locked up here long enough anyway. I'm keeping my promise to the chat." As Blitz was about to hang up the call, he heard KJ say something that stopped him in his tracks. "What chat, bro? You've been cancelled since last year." That's when Blitz looked closer and noticed that his chat was not active. It dated a year prior. The image on the phone began to glitch, and the face of his own doppelganger appeared on the screen in place of KJ's face. Blitz stares at this phone as he stood out in the dark courtyard alone. "Begin the broadcast," a voice whispered. He reached into one of his pockets and pulled out the rusty key. A voice whispered, "Now you owe me." Blitz walked back into the penitentiary and noticed that the journal was still in his cell. He clutched the journal. The pages opened on their own. The symbols glowed. Back in his cell, while sitting on the edge of his bed, Blitz Speed got a vision of himself standing before an altar. The doppelganger appeared again. "You gave them everything. Now they want more." Blitz replied, "So I'll just give them more. That's easy." The doppelganger shot back, "It's impressive how you solved Mr. Beasley's most challenging riddle without the help of your chat. The price of success can sometimes have a strange irony attached to it." The stream glitched. Blitz Speed's face distorted. His voice echoed in reverse. He screamed, "I just wanted to make people laugh and be happy." Then silence. 3 days later, a video appeared on his channel entitled, "I'm Still Here." But strangely, it was just static and faint breathing. Ashgrove Penitentiary was sealed again. Mr. Beasley deleted his footage of the IRL stream like it never occurred. The actors, as promised, refused to speak about what took place in North Carolina. Blitz Speed's tour never resumed, at least not in the mind of Blitz Speed. He remained at the penitentiary alone with an old journal full of ancient symbols, sketches, riddles written by cult leader Elias Grinhall, and a rusty key. But for the rest of the world, Blitz left North Carolina shortly after learning that the arrest was just a prank pulled by Mr. Beasley. The world continued to tune into the IRL livestream, while the tour turned out to become the most historical livestream ever recorded in the world. If you liked this video, be sure to like, share, leave comments, and select the next video. Until next time, happy screams and hilarious dreams.